Hello everyone, my name is Khalior. I bring to you every week the latest news related to Bloodhunt and everything around it, and I help explain the news in a way to better understand what is going on. For posterity, archival, and recording purposes, it is currently Saturday, July 29th, 2023. It is currently 11:28 a.m. Eastern Time. It has been 459 days since the official release of Bloodhunt. Currently activated in game is the Primus Pass, and the current patch is the community update. We are recording this live on Twitch every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you are live, feel free to ask me questions in the chat to anything that's relevant that I'm going to be talking about. And as a reminder and disclosure, I am not a game dev. I'm not bound by an NDA, but I'll do the best to explain the news with some reasonable assumptions. And I do not work for SharkMob. That being said, like I was saying in the pre-show, we don't have much news this week. We do have a few things, like a few updates, but the show today is going to be mostly a bunch of reminders about ongoing things and updates about what's going on. So with that being said, I'm gonna just like drop the music just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. And also in my ears. All right. And we're gonna get to it. Let's jump in. All right. So we're gonna start with the community votes of the week. So oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Paste. Actually, yeah, much better. Now you can see me. There you go. So these are the voting results and active settings for the week. So what we got here is the for TDM, we have the new library map, which I haven't played yet because I haven't had the chance to play much of it of the game this week. Red Light District and Railway Station for 46% of the votes. Remember that library was available in all of the options this week. As well, for the legendary weapons, dual pistols was the constant forced option that we had throughout all the different choices, but the one that we got was, of course, as expected, the combo of the Tommy gun, assault rifle, and sniper rifle with 63% of the votes. I think this comes as absolutely no surprise to have the golden Tommy and golden assault rifle. I think like this was pretty much written in the sky that this was going to be the winner. And also for the artifacts, we had as a default choice in all of the artifacts, we had the new Eye of Thorns artifact that was there. And kind of as expected, but at the same time, I was kind of curious to see the reaction of the community. The Hand of Glory won over the boots, which again comes as sort of a surprise, but at the same time, not a surprise. Yeah. So we were all curious to see in terms of artifacts what people were going to choose, because these were going to be, especially the artifacts, but also the other items that we have here were all the new things, like I've mentioned. So we're kind of curious to see what people were going to be choosing. And so, in terms of analysis of this, or just analysis of the results in general. So I'm just gonna read what I wrote there in terms of TDM. Like, yeah, the library has been added. Divine Disco, who used to be like the place to choose like all the time, used to be a winner back in the day. Now it's been like 3 times that it's been in the choices and 3 times it's lost. Railway Station, yeah, we're finally great to see it back in the menu. And yeah, it's been 3 weeks in a row that we had the red light option show up in TDM. Red light has been very popular, even though like there are some things to complain about that map in terms of traversal. It's got a lot of good fighting options. I'm very excited about like playing in there. In terms of, yes, the weapons, like I said, the gold dual pistols are now available. And yeah, it's been like 3 weeks in a row that we chose the golden assault rifle. And in terms of weapons that we have still yet to choose in terms of legendary weapons since the community vote has happened, the pump shotgun and the revolver have never been seen. So yeah, maybe that's a thing that hopefully one day we're gonna see. And yes, it is it's the first time in terms of artifacts. It's the first time in 8 weeks of community votes that we will not be seeing that we have not seen the boots in game. Some people have been like very vocal about this. So yeah, the like it's the first time, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a week. Maybe we're gonna see like next week what's going to happen. And yes, the Nodist volume, we've never seen it like come back inside like in terms of choices ever since the community voting. So one day we hope that we're gonna see the book back again. So let's look at the voting choices that we currently have this week. By the way, if you have the possibility right now to fire up Bloodhunt, to fire up the game, launch the game, just make sure that all your votes are locked in, because the voting selection closes tomorrow evening. So these are the options that we have this week. Again, the artifact choice is going to be very interesting. We have, if people want to play with the new Eye of Thorns, well, it is the only option that we have with the Eye of Thorns. Finally, the artifact selections are going to be, like I said, normally, unless some parameters are forced, whenever there's something new that's been added, the rest of the time it's entirely randomly generated. So the combos that we have this week are Eye of Thorns and Nodist Volume, which would be very interesting because these are two epic artifacts. It would be very interesting to see this one chosen. However, the Hand of Glory, knowing its its popularity or its divisive popularity inside the community, we see it both with the Nodist Volume and the boots. So gonna be very interested to see what the community will choose in terms of artifacts. In terms of TDM maps, well, it's pretty much varied all over the place. I don't think there's any clear winner in this. And in terms of legendary weapons, now we can see like the dual golden, the dual pistols are here. Probably, I would say that probably there is a chance that option 1 is going to be the grand winner, because we have the assault rifle and Tommy gun combo that is back again here. I am not sure that anyone is going to choose option 2 and option 3 here, although so rip revolver, but in terms of pump shotgun, maybe we're going to see the golden pump shotgun finally get in the game at some point. I think it's pretty clear that option 1 is going to be the winner, like looking at the way that the community has been voting. I would be very surprised if option 2 was chosen here. Option 3 is still, I would consider it still viable, but it's not a lot of people that necessarily like to play with the auto shotgun or the 9-barrel on a regular basis. You know, we're gonna see. Voted for 1, hopefully that book, we can get that book back somehow. Yes. I think a lot of new people like it more because they're not so good at the game. A lot of OGs don't like the hand. Yes, exactly. So yeah, my Discord is there, Infinite Skyline. It's posted there. Thank you for Cthulhu. Yeah, the hand is like that is probably like the thing that drives more the community to choose the hand. It's because, you know, we still have, despite the very vocal people that are talking against the hand, The thing is, we still have a majority of players that are just starting to play the game and are still learning the game. And in that way of thinking, the hand is kind of it's a no-brainer option in terms of all the other artifacts. So I totally understand why a majority of players would try the hand, but at the same time, I would be interested in seeing the Nodus volume in the hands of people. It is actually showing in 2 different options this week, so we're gonna see. So let's continue. So yeah, like I was saying, make sure that you go put in your votes. Make sure you've got them selected and they're locked in. And yeah, you're gonna see like the timer on the left bottom side to see how much time you still have before the end. So what happened this week? Well, on July 24th, we got the update that we were waiting for, the monthly update, which, you know, like it said in the newsletter, included the Eye of Thorns, the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher, so far the community... Wait, hold on. Let me re-step what I was saying. So far, the feedback that I've been seeing about the Eye of Thorns is, for some people consider it that it's worth it. Some people consider that it's not worth it, especially the part where you might be taking damage. The damage received is not necessarily like received well, because it means that you die a lot faster. I don't know. Some people are still on the fence about the Eye of Thorns. It's not that controversial, but people will still be using it so far. The grenade launcher seems to be absolutely... the reaction so far that I got from it is that this weapon is absolutely ridiculous. And yes, a lot of people have been saying, because the comparison is there, yes, of course, it seems to be as ridiculous as having a minigun inside the game. You can still be defeated because of the nature of the weapon. There are some situations where you're fighting with the grenade launcher and you are not in a good situation, can get yourself easily killed. However, when you manage to use the grenade launcher, it seems to be absolutely devastating. It seems to be around 100 damage on just normal, has a huge splash damage zone. As we expected, it works. The splash damage works kind of like the same way that the dual crossbows work. It's a fire explosion, and yeah, it seems to be quite ridiculous when people use it. So yeah, I think that people like are kind of, you know, are saying this is the weapon is ridiculous, but in kind of a happy way, kind of goofy, kind of like playing around, having fun. Library, the new TDM map, I haven't seen any kind of feedback about it, but I am very interested in seeing what's going to happen with this. The problem, of course, is that the TDM Q mode, the TDM mode Q, is the only one that doesn't have bots, apart from trios normally does. So yeah, so it discourages some people from queuing into TDM, that it will take too long. So for the people that want to try it, at least I'm going to say that if you want to be guaranteed to have a short queue time, play during peak times. As usual, you can see the ETA at the bottom of the queues when you watch them. And if there is no mention of an ETA for the queue time for Team Deathmatch, it's probably because there's not a lot of matches going on. But who knows? Maybe if you queue in there at some point, you wait a long time, maybe you are going to be like I used to say, like you're going to be in a chain of TDM matches, as long as you queue immediately after you're done, like a match, like queue again and again and again, and you're gonna be like in a pocket that keeps queuing into TDM matches all the time, and you're gonna be able to experience the library. Yeah, I am wishing for more TDM experiences to be happening. I'm I'm currently working on some things to help on that, including this week's Kindred Challenge. So, in terms of the store update that happened with this automatic update that happened on July 24th, we got some changes to the store. Of course, like as usual, it's an update. The store is being updated with past battle pass items, so it's a selection of them that is updated every month. Now we had Bloodhunt Fashion that had posted a graphic of all the items, and then we said, of course, that we're going to keep an eye on some items that were not a part of the list in the newsletter, and there you go. There have been like a few mentions here saying that the Time Traveler outfit, female version, is on the store despite notes saying it was going to be universal. Vagabond, the male counterpart, was not added, so a little bit like it was supposed to be saying it was like these two outfits were supposed to be male and female, and it turns out that that was not exactly what happened. The personal vendetta mask was also added. It managed to sneak its way in, and later on we discovered that the Blockbuster outfit, male only outfit in the Nemesis Pass, managed to find its way into the store. So these were the only two additions that have been found inside the store. So, in terms of future updates, well, there has not been any official like statement that's been made about this, but for the future update that we're going to receive at the end of the month of August, we don't know exactly what it's going to contain, or for the month of September, like for anything that's coming in the future. But if my math is good on what they said, what they stated when they said that there was going to be like a certain amount of weapons, a certain amount of TDM maps and artifacts that were going to come in the near future. Right now, with the addition of the grenade launcher, we are done with new weapons. These should be the weapons that we have in the game, and that's it. But we are still missing 2 team deathmatch maps, and we're missing 2 other artifacts. So, still gonna be like some new additions that we know are coming in the future. We know that there's still items from past battle passes that still have not been added to the store. So there's still plenty of like content that can come back, or content that we still haven't seen yet. There's that, and there's also going to be a change that's going to be happening in September. We know because they've announced that, and some people that read in Diagonal started a weird kind of rumor saying like servers are going to be closing in September or some stuff like that. That's absolutely not true. I've been denying this rumor. I've been pointing people towards the article and told them to read the paragraph. What's going to be happening in September is the option to buy in-game tokens with real life currency, like with real life money, is going to be removed from the game. And what we're going to have in place to acquire tokens is an in-game manner or way. We don't know exactly what it is, but there is going to be a way for us to still acquire tokens naturally by playing the game, so we can still purchase some things that are going to be happening in the store. So if you need to budget things, if you need to think about some things that you want to purchase in the store, anything like that, or if you want to purchase some tokens, I am warning you that this is happening in September, this change. So think about it if that is something that interests you, or that matters to you. That being said, Bloodhunt Fashion, I know that some people have noticed that when I was talking about that like a few weeks ago, but Bloodhunt Fashion has been working on a website using Notion, and now has said that they've managed to update the summer pass in terms of the contents of the past battle passes, and there's now also a landing page for the mini sites. So what we're talking about here is, here's the content for all the past battle passes. Now, slowly been, like, it's a work in progress. So basically what they're saying is the succession pass here, they've managed to add all the tier lists of all the items that were available at that time, so we can have like a sort of visual reference of everything that was available there. And also she added a little icon there to say specifically if some of those items are available. There you go. If some icons to see if the items are available in the in-game store currently. She is going to be updating all the other ones. You know, it's a work in progress. It takes time to get through this. But also, what she was talking about, the mini site here, the landing page. So it's there you go. It's a good little link that you can save here. It would be very much to your advantage to save this link here, because it lands you on the main page. So you've got like the previous battle passes that I just shown you. There's going to be a cosmetic directory in the future, and there you go. The page for the Twitch drops and items codes, all of the stuff that I'm going to be referring to in the future. There you go. Everything is in there. It's based on the stuff that I've, like, some of the work that I've already been doing. And I'm going to be helping, and I think this in the future is going to be like the definitive, like, reference guide if ever you want to have access to like all the items that have been available or that are still available or not available in the game. This is going to be the website that we're all going to turn to. Infinite Skyline, ask me that question when I'm done with the news, please. So in terms of Twitch drops, this week, as you're currently saying, it's right here. The Twitch drop of the week that we currently have is the White Death Mask. This is available for the entire week. It is available, and there's right now for this series of drops up until the beginning of September, or at least until the month of August is over. All of these drops are now available from all Bloodhunt streamers. There's no exclusive list anymore. You just need to have your drops enabled in your account. So right now for this week is the White Death Mask, and now we have the 3 new returning drops for the month of August. Well, starting now up until like the end of the month of August. We've got the Patrician Mask eye patch, the Cartel King legendary male only outfit, and the Vengeful Dawn eyewear. So they are going to be available throughout the month up until August 25th from all Bloodhunt streamers. And if you want to see the current list of the Twitch drops of the summer, they are on this page. As we're quickly going through these, the Unholy Smokes was the mask that was available this week. Last week, White Death is going to be this week, and the next week is going to be the Gerard outfit, which I assume is going to be a Toreador male only outfit. I'm still waiting on official confirmation, but looking at this design of this outfit, it seems to be a recolor of outfits that we already have for Toreador. Wait, I did not need to click that open. I should have closed that. That we currently have for Toreador outfits. Now we're going through free things, giveaways, and contests, and all that good stuff. So we do have, with the Kindred Challenges, we have the winners of the Machine Gun Killers Machine Gun Killers Challenge. So there you go. You've got all the names of everyone that's here. It was to play trios using only machine guns. And yeah, so we've got the winners here and a little bit of details here. Darth Blackbeard was actually a winner, but he forfeited his prize, which was given randomly to Shigiban. Alice the Malice used the carry options. Inside the rules, there is an option which you can use if you want to carry other people and get yourself more chances of participating and having a more chance to win. If you're joining with many other teams, I'm not stopping you from doing this, but each team has a limit of maximum 3 entries per team, but you can enter with many teams. So Alice the Malice actually won twice. So according to the rules, the second code that she had was randomly given to any of the other participants that didn't win. So the winner was Drawing Java. As a little comment that I had to add, some people told me that the challenge was too hard to complete. Not exactly sure what to make of this. Should I make trios challenges easier or stop them entirely? I need to think about that, but in the meantime, the next trios that's already planned will be entertaining for sure. It's some things that some people have been asking me for, so the next trios is going to be entertaining. It's still going to be a challenge, but it's going to be entertaining. So yeah, also I can blame the little bit maybe not that much participation. I can still blame it on the summer slump. Like I said earlier, it's a slow month, so did not see a lot of participation, but at the same time, it's kind of normal. Yeah. As for what happened this week, the Kindred Challenge Duels is now closed. It's done in over a few hours earlier. So later on today, I'm going to be picking and choosing the winners. So keep your keep an eye on your Discord DMs if you're one of the people that participated in this challenge. This challenge was about playing duos, and you can only use dual weapons. So I thought the format was going to be interesting. Sorry, I didn't have the prescience to do a little midweek update as I usually do. I did not have the time, or I've been working a lot in my IRL life, so I did not have the time to do a little refresher for everyone about all of this. But as far as the new Kindred Challenge, some people may have noticed, as I usually do every Friday, I post a little teaser, and some people told me that they were very interested to see what was going on with this one. I like this artwork. And it said, "Tomorrow, respect the dress code, disrespect your enemies." And what it is actually is the new Kindred Challenge that just started like a couple of 3 hours ago. It is the Classy Warfare, and you can win one of 3 codes to your choice. Either it's a Techno Demon Mask or a Fuchsia Finish makeup, and it's basically play TDM as Ventru or Toreador. So you've got the choice of 4 archetypes that you can play as, and you get the chance to be a part of this if you manage to get 12 kills, 14 kills, or 16 kills. So it's Ventru against Toreador this week. Like I was saying, getting more people to play TDM. If you queue, even though if there's not an ETA, who knows, you might be starting a new queue. Basically, you might be actually, if you start joining in matches, there might be an ETA queue might start showing up. You might still get more people in there. Last time that I did a TDM challenge, there was a lot of participation. People entered with a lot more kills than 12 kills, so I consider this to be like a very easy and fun challenge if you just want to get loose and kill a bunch of people during the week. There you go, TDM. And I like my punny name, Classy Warfare. because it's Toreador and Ventru. If you know these kinds of characters, what their aesthetic and things are, and also it's a little play on words. But yeah, so there was a change in the form that you have to fill in. There you go. I had to add a precision because last time that there was a solos challenge, this information was not clear. You don't need to submit multiple forms. Of all your matches entered, your best match will be selected and given the appropriate amount of entries for the giveaway. If you take the time to read, the way to get extra entries is if you win a match as Toreador Ventru, but with getting 16 kills instead of 12. If you submit a match that has that amount of kills, you get the maximum of 3 entries. So, yeah, so there you go. So if you submit a match with only 12 kills, that's 1 entry. If you submit a match with 14 kills, that is 2 entries. If you submit a match with 16 kills and over, you get 3 entries in total. However, yeah, I know that there's some people for who it wasn't clear and they sent multiple forms in the past. So what I did is I added some extra match slots. If you feel like it, they do not have the little asterisk here, so they are not necessary. But if people want to submit multiple matches, there you go. There's their option to fill those in inside the form. So there you go. Just a little, because apparently some people did not understand that that was the way that entries worked. I apologize. So I changed the thing for this and also for future solo matches, or TDM and solo matches needed to have this little clarification added. All right, I've already talked about those things in the past, so I'm just going to go rapid fire through them. So, the community quest, Aerosol Prophecy by Meriden, the one where there is a quest and you need to find street art, 6 different pieces of street art. You submit these screenshots and you can get this cool rare icon and banner. There are only 25 codes to go, and it's the only way that you can get this item, these items in game. It's the only way that you can do it. You've got inside this tweet, you've got the Google Doc to learn about the instructions, and the next tweet after, you've got the form that you have to fill in. Now, Meriden's had a little update this week that they posted on the 26th, and saying that they still have 15 spots. So 15 people that need to get 100% scoring on the quest. There's still some spots open, so people, if you haven't tried to do it, give it a shot. Me personally, it didn't take me very long to get it completed. For some people, they're stuck on many days on one of the quests. It's up to you. Get through it. It's the only way that you can get this icon and banner. So if you haven't looked at it, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be easy for you. I managed to do it for both me and Hubs. Well, there you go. Grateful Jinx. Congratulations. So there you go, people. Get to it. Okay, there's also, as I said last week, there is the community fan art contest presented by csupermango. Again, you've got all the instructions here in the form with all the rules and info and submission details. It is the end date for this is August 31st, and you can win a Techno Demon Mask or a Fuchsia Finish makeup. So there you go. Look into the instructions. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of instructions in there. Also, we've got a community event hosted by Chewy Vuitton, which is Play Together, Win Together, which is all about recruiting. It's about a veteran player that is recruiting a new player, and it can go in duos. It can go in trios. doesn't matter. There's a form with a lot of rules there that you can go through, and yeah, you get to gain a Techno Demon Mask code for each one of you that are competing in this, and you need to read through the rules and make sure that you sign up before you start doing this. Yeah, there's a friendly reminder of all of this. Also, coming in hot, it's been a topic of conversation this week. There's the Bloodhunt competitive trios tournament that I've told you about before. It's going to be happening on August 26th. The rewards are going to be these unreleased skins of the Techno Demon Mask. There's going to be some tokens, and there's going to be a prize pool of real money. Again, none of the details about this have been released yet. And I have on good authority, I've been told that tournament signups and the actual rules of the tournament, those rules have never been like available or published before. They should be out either today or during the weekend, or I've been told soon. All of this is going to be coming out soon, so keep an eye out. For sure, when that is going to be available, I'm going to be posting it in my Discord and on my Twitter, and it's probably going to be also posted in the community events channel inside of the Bloodhunt Discord. So keep an eye on this. And so for all of the ways that I've been telling you that there's been a way for you to get a Techno Demon Mask, I made a little post a few days ago that contained like everything. If you have a friend that's still looking for a Techno Demon Mask, or there's been like some people that have been asking like, are there any ways for me to get Techno Demon Mask? I decided, hey, look at this. I put a list of all the things that are currently going on. All of this, everything included of all the events that are going on. Also, telling people to look out for communities, events, tournaments, and stuff that is going to happen. Usually Techno Demon Masks codes are put in there. And also to take a look at the Bloodhunt Discord. Sometimes the community managers will start posting some codes there out of the blue, first come, first serve. Right now, a lot of them are on vacation, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be happening in these current weeks, but maybe when they all come back from vacation, you're gonna see more of them happen. I think every week or second week or so, I am reporting on the news like, hey, Tobias or Leon has been posting a bunch of codes on the Bloodhunt channel. So there you go, the link for the current Kindred Challenge. You might have to look into my tweets to see which ones are the current ones. That is not what I was looking for. Stop clicking nowhere. Okay. And I also, because not a lot of people necessarily know about my list or the Notion website that I was showing you from Bloodhunt Fashion, I decided to put out a tweet with all of the free codes that people can redeem to get a mask, some outfits, emotes, icons, and banners. These are all the free codes. So if you want to share this tweet with some people to go like, here's all the free stuff, there you go, here are all the codes, there you go, there's your tweet. Hello, Kinsera. I just posted the link there. Film edit. So yeah, like I was saying, right now, in terms of updates, there's not a lot of updates. We just got the update this week. Again, it's summer, it's July, things are slow, things are mellow, so you're not gonna get any there wasn't like much updates to find this week. However, one little update, one lore update was posted this week on the Bloodhunt Twitter, and it was also on the Instagram. Another bit of lore, a little bit of secrets about the story that was posted there, and this one is about who is the betrayer, who managed to betray the prince or the location of the prince that made it that the entity managed to corner him as he was trying to escape the situation that was happening in the night in question. As you know, the burning church that we have in the game, it is literally burning because the entity came in there to find our prince that was hiding in the church, and they torched the entire place to the ground. So we learned a little bit about what happened there because there were some questions and people wanted to know. And with that being said, everyone, yeah, that's really, like, I wasn't kidding when I was saying like this was going to be a short stream. That this was going to be a short news cycle that we're going to have today. Really, there wasn't a lot. So a few updates here and there, few little reminders of the stuff that's been happening. So again, what the biggest news, Far is on her way back. Yes, Far is on her way back, so she's also going to be looking into organizing probably another fundament for us, but it takes a lot of time to organize behind the scenes, all of that stuff. So probably gonna get some updates in a few weeks of what's gonna be happening. So right now, what we still have the quest event, the Kindred Challenge that has started today. We got a fan art contest, we got the recruitment efforts, we got competitive event that we're gonna have some info soon. We had the update on the update on Monday. Like, we've got some new stuff inside the games. That's what we got right now. Like I said, and I'm gonna keep repeating, there is the SBS, the Sanguine Bloodhunt Society. I'm gonna be posting the link here. There's the link to join the Discord. They have a section specifically for people that want to create events or community-based incentives. There's a lot of ideas that are being talked there. There's some ideas that are just there, like really good ideas, but no one's doing anything with them because schedule, time investment, other things. No one is raising their hand to pick up any of those projects there to make them happen or to organize the whole thing. So really, if you want to get yourself a little bit of, notoriety inside the community, if you have the energy or the time and you want to organize something, there's a lot of cool ideas in there, and you can participate, or you can raise your hand and you can let them know, hey, I'm gonna take this idea, I'm gonna run with it. If you want some help, if you want some ideas, if you want some recommendations or kind of feedback, there's a lot of people that are inside that Discord that can help you with all of that. So yeah, don't hesitate to join in if ever you want to either take the helm on some ideas or to say like, hey, I'm willing to help on some things that are going on. Who needs help? And you can find out that there's some people that are working on some different things that are not announced yet that might actually really like to have an extra pair of hands on getting some of that stuff done. So if you want to join in, that's your place. And remember, everyone, from now on, the game is in our hands. The game is in the hands of the community. If we want some things to happen in the game, if you want the game to continue to grow, if you want some more people to continue to participate inside the game, we are the ones that are making it keep the game alive. Right now, there's not a lot of actual, what we're missing right now is some tournaments, some actual events where we get a group of people together to do a thing. That's what we don't have. We're in a dry spell, we're in a dry period right now. The only thing that we look forward to is the Trios event that's going to be happening at the end of August. So if ever you want to put something together, some scrims, some whatever, that would be very much appreciated right now because we don't have anything. But yeah, just think about that right now we need to keep people playing the game, and we need a community to come together. So we want those events to happen, and very appreciative when they happen. And that's what we got here. So If you ever find out some details, some interesting information that I haven't covered here, please don't hesitate to let me know. Please give me a follow on my Twitch. The channel keeps growing, people. We are getting close to 700 followers. At 750 followers, I'm gonna be doing one of my big giveaways. That's going to be happening. I'm already working on getting some stuff together already for that kind of celebration and / giveaway that's going to be happening. If you are on Twitch, I'm going to be ending the recording, but after I'm still going to be on stream. I'm going to give away a Purple Paint combo code, and I'm going to be answering like a lot of the questions that I've seen in chat that I couldn't answer because that was not relevant to the news. We're gonna be all talking about all of that stuff or other things that you want to talk about. I'm still gonna be on stream to continue this. But for those who are watching through YouTube or the VOD, thank you for watching, everyone. All the links are available. They're on my Discord. They're on my socials. There you go. All my socials are posted there. Give me some follows, give me some feedback, let me know. But besides that, be kind to each other and to yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.